So I've been here before. Everybody on this site loves a tire doctor.
Well, you're famous.
So that's fun. They're always pouring concrete. I swear, every single day I'm here, they're always pouring it.
That's how you build stuff.
But it's a different tire this time. Looks like the last two tires, the left and both left tires, were repaired. So I did a good job. Wow. So let's find out what's wrong with this one now.
It wasn't the spike that caused it. We just tried to plug it with the spike.
Well, that's lame. That's easy.
You wanted something.
I wanted something to do.
Why are you yelling?
So looks like they already marked what it was. Looks like this one's already got sealant inside. Did you say you just stuck this in?
Yeah, we put it into.
Oh, I was gonna say, because that probably would have just kept the air inside because the sealant.
We first put it on, and then we drove it fired out.
Oh.
So then we parked it here and we just put
Yeah,
that
slippery.
in there. Yeah.
Need a rusty one.
Whoa, tire doctor, what are you doing there, buddy?
And I think I might put two. One of them will probably hold, but why come back all the way over here when I can just stick another one in and make sure that it actually does work?
He puts his whole body into this, doesn't he? Well, whatever makes it easier, I guess.
Well, I got a couple more gas fillings left on this thing. Can't wait to get the new truck because their tanks are a lot bigger too. So like my brother's almost going like 1,000 kilometers on a tank. Even if it's a bigger truck and uses more, it goes farther. These new trucks can go pretty freaking far. So that's one thing I'm excited about, because this thing, it used to go like 650, but now it's going like 580. Could also just be the stuff that they're putting in the gas. I think we all know the conspiracy's there, but
Time to get that hole started in my head.
gas stations are so funny sometimes. If you buy one of these, it's $5.70. If you buy two, it's like $6.20. It's always how they get you. So we don't often do car tires, but sometimes we get we fix like slow leaks. Sometimes the guys don't have time to go to a shop, so they call us and we show up.
Ain't nobody got time to fix their own tires. They got work to do.
With a slow leak. Expensive. That's why we don't do car tires often. Might need a tire. Oh, yeah. It's on the very side. It's right there.
Oh, yeah?
It can be, I can fix it.
Yeah.
But
Probably not going to last, eh?
if you're putting your kids or your wife in the car, I probably wouldn't.
Is that right, eh?
Yeah, it's not safe to plug something or even patch something on that.
Is that right?
It's basically right there. The zone would be here, maybe here, but
There's no
it's
good,
right
eh?
there.
That's really saying something if tire doctor's saying.
So I can get it going, or we can figure out, see if you want to put a spare on.
Well, I think let's just get it going.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to call Audi and ask them to order me up a tire, okay?
Okay, yeah. I'll just drive it back and then I'll do it on the unit.
Often people don't trust tire guys because they think they're just trying to sell a tire. But I don't really sell car tires, so my recommendations are just about safety.
So we're going to jack it up a little bit. Get the back end away. So the nail's right there. It is repairable, but not safe. So you're going to order up a tire. It's nice that there's grass here.
Now you might be wondering, why the heck didn't I take the tire off? Well, I guess German engineers decided thin wall sockets are a must. And I don't work on cars, so I don't have that kind of socket. But don't worry, I've trained for this situation my whole life.
So we switched out trucks because mine was not going. It was not going. I actually had to tell my dad that I couldn't make it to one of the calls near Toronto just because I don't want to risk going slow, because this transmission only worked at like 80 and above. Otherwise it got too hot. Any like stop signs or even like lights sitting there for like a minute or two, the transmission would go up 5 degrees, which is ridiculous. I don't know if we're gonna make 500,000 kilometers in that thing. Maybe if it gets a bit cooler, we try again. I really want to hit that number, so I'm gonna try before I get the new truck, which might be in a couple months now that the 2025s are already built, and I'm gonna be looking at getting a 2026 The schedule for that should be coming in this week. Dealership should be getting back to me on that. Whatever gets me back to work. So now I'm on the way to go replace 2 steer tires and the Bobcat tire. We've got 2 steers. Put on nice new Michelins. Heavy duty, tell you that much. Then we have this ridiculously bald tire. No idea how they ran this. Probably because it has sealant inside. And they had a spare, which I'm pretty sure we took off the last time that we replaced those tires, because that's our markings right there. So I'm actually going to be making a short out of this one, so you probably won't see me put these tires on. So if you want to tune into that video, it's probably going to be up before this one. So you guys are probably wondering why the heck I don't just use this truck going forward. And that's because the left rear bolt, I guess it's called. I don't know what to call it. The thing that's right behind this piece right there, there's a bolt. If you're following me really closely, you've probably seen it. I've posted it on my Facebook before, but forgot to clean the rim the last time I replaced it. So that's what it does to the rim. It's hard to see, kind of, but it basically breaks and then spews all the oil that's holding that the bolt's holding inside. So there's supposed to be a recall on that, but it's been delayed for like, I think, a year now. It was supposed to be at the earliest January, and it's now like June, so end of June. So we're still waiting for that. Apparently they have the part, but they need the tool to put that part in. I have no idea. Until that happens, I have to take corners really slow, really nice and easy. Otherwise, it'll break the bolt. And also, don't hit bumps. Try not to hit bumps. But that's why this thing is not my current truck, and that's why I'm running the old one, because although the transmission's messed up, it still runs and doesn't actually break, unless the transmission, like the one time, completely welds together. But we're still going, whatever gets the job done. You know, nothing can just go right now, can it? Looks like we got this part leaking right there, but as soon as that thing goes down, it takes most of the air out of the compressor. It should stop, but oh boy. All right, fine. You guys can watch me take this tire off, I guess. There we go. Compressor stopped leaking. These Michelins are very nice. It's very nice. Oh. Except we need to grind off the rim. That one went down a little bit faster than I thought. My wrist could not predict this. So usually I use a grinder, but the truck that I switched into does not have one. I'm gonna have to bring that up to Tar Dad. Don't breathe this stuff in. These Michelins go on so easy. That almost makes my job kind of boring. Last one I did on the other side took air without a blaster. How the heck am I supposed to get content like that? Some of these Magnum plus bounce beads inside. Take it out of the bag or just make a whole hole. Simple as that. If you guys want to get some bounce beads yourself, I'll put the link right there. It's literally the only way we bounce beat the tires. This with bounce beads. Be very careful with these both the tire and the rim. You can scratch the rim or you can destroy the bead. These Michelin beads are really soft. Oh yeah, that's nice. This one will probably take air without a blast too. How lame. Yep. No blaster today. Not mad, makes my job easier, but sucks for you guys. So when I put used tires on, I typically like to always put sealant because you never know what these ones have gone through. But luckily, this one already has some sealant, so we're just going to switch that over to this one. I am getting hungry. This heat is not very nice. These tires always go on nice and easy, so that's always a benefit. Come on. You got this, buddy. Stay alive. He's alive.
This man needs help.
It's not the heat that gets you. It's the humidity. Your sweat can't evaporate, and you get overexhausted. Looks like we're done with the hot days for the next 3 or 4 days, and then it starts getting hot again for another 2 days, and then it gets down again. But yeah, if you guys are enjoying these videos, I thought I'd start making the long form again. It's harder because, you know, this one, the customer's not here. It's kind of like after hours, so it's a lot easier to record myself doing stuff. But often these guys on sites have concrete on the way and they need their bobcats and equipment fixed fast. So yeah, I'm gonna try to pump these out more. Got a new partnership from Jobber starting next month. You guys can get 20% off on all the plans that they have. And then I got Tire Jacked and all that stuff. Martin's Industries. All the links will be in the description below. Check them out. I don't get any partnerships that you guys don't get a discount on. So anyway, see you tomorrow.